tonight's topic about. This is kind of a controversial topic, okay? The topic, the title, I guess, is Stop Telling Your Kid to Eat Vegetables. That's right. I said it. I meant it. I'm here to represent it. Stop telling your kid to eat vegetables. So you probably heard me say that, and your jaw hit the floor, and you stopped whatever you were doing to look at the screen and be like, what the heck? Justin is the paleo dude. He loves vegetables. Truth is, I love meats and I love vegetables. And I'm constantly telling people to eat vegetables. So what the heck am I talking about? Like, I must be joking, right? But no, I need you to pay close attention to tonight's episode because details matter. Details are important, and tonight you're gonna get a boatload of details. I can't just make a controversial claim like that and not back it up. So you're gonna get a lot of details, you're gonna get a bit of science, and you're gonna get some really, really shocking statistics. So in the past, I've taught you a lot about macronutrients. That's like the staple of your Clovis custom nutrition plan, if you have one, is your custom macronutrients. Talk about macronutrients all the time, but nobody ever talks about micronutrients. So tonight, we're gonna talk about micronutrients. We're gonna talk about the obstacles we face as Americans and why we're not getting nearly enough micronutrients, and the statistics here are gonna blow your mind. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna teach you how human beings are durable enough to survive on almost any diet on the planet, except for one. Just one diet that kills everybody, right? We're gonna talk about that. And I'm also gonna make things way easier for you if you have kids. We're gonna talk about getting adequate micronutrient intake for your kids, okay? So just make sure you're in a position where you can listen to this information. It's super important. Also, for those of you that don't know me, those in the academy, you guys know me, Clovis Kids, you know me. Those of you that don't know me, my name is Justin Nault. I am the founder of Clovis. I invented a line of nutritional products called the Perfect Paleo Powder. I was actually the first ever certified paleo-friendly protein powder in the world, and I made it in my kitchen. Ballin'. I'd do that. Anyway, also, I am a certified nutritional therapist. I am a certified specialist in sports nutrition, and I transform people's lives. I am in the business of transformation. It's what I do. Now that you know a little bit about me, let's dive in. So, stop telling your kids to eat vegetables. I'm dead serious in this, but I'm gonna expand on the title of the video. So, stop telling your kid to eat vegetables unless, this is where details come in, this matters. Stop telling your kid to eat vegetables unless you know why. Why do they have to eat vegetables? Why do your kids have to eat vegetables? Somebody tell me. Right? It's one of those kind of smug moments I have. Sorry about that. But most parents are telling their kids to eat vegetables and they don't know why they should eat them in the first place, okay? So stop telling your kid to eat vegetables unless you know why. Spoiler alert, if you watch this video, you're gonna know why. Okay, stop telling your kid to eat vegetables unless they want to. Stop telling your kids to eat vegetables unless they want to, okay? Because if they don't want to, if it's not their choice, good luck. It's probably not gonna happen, okay? Making kids eat vegetables is one of the worst parts about being a parent throughout all of history. I get it constantly. People are like, they won't eat vegetables, they won't eat what I tell them to, right? All the time, people are dealing with these vegetable issues. Now, when I say all the time, I'm talking about maybe the last 100 years, the amount of time that we've been confused enough to feed our kids a diet of like 100% sugar and then expect them to eat vegetables at the dinner table at night, right? It's crazy, we did it to ourselves, it's America's fault, it's the food pyramid's fault, we're gonna get into all that. Let's examine a few of the typical parenting approaches, right? No dessert unless you eat your vegetables. Can't leave the table unless you eat your vegetables. No video games until you eat your vegetables. If you take just 2 more bites, I'll give you $1. If you take 1 more bite, I'll let you eat the table, right? It's all lunacy. We're training kids to absolutely hate vegetables. Vegetables are associated with punishment 90% of the time, okay? Now, if I was at your kitchen table with you, and I witnessed this going on, I'm gonna turn to the parents and I'm gonna say, please, tell me why this poor child must eat their vegetables. Please tell me why. This is when the mama is gonna give me a look of death, like she hates my guts, but she's still not gonna have a good answer, okay? And that's where our old friend, because I said so, comes in. We've talked about this a lot in Clovis Kids, where because I said so can really never be an answer. You have to respect your kids, right? You can't treat them like they're dummies, okay? So when we hear that term, because I said so, it's code for I don't know. But you don't want to say that to your kid. We talked about this in one of the AMAs, how to set your kid free in 30 days. We talked about how I don't know is basically admitting you're wrong, admitting you're not a superhero, admitting that you don't have all the answers, right? So I'm gonna try to give you the answers so you can do this a little bit better. Now, here's the issue. 40 plus years or so, if you would have told your kid, eat your vegetables 40, 50 years ago, the parents that were telling their kids eat their vegetables, they were really onto something, okay? They were giving their kids really good advice. In 2018, not so much. 2018 in America, not so much, especially, right? It's really, really tricky. Okay, so let's jump into beliefs, right? On these AMAs, I like to tackle beliefs, belief systems. So when we tackle beliefs, it's because oftentimes we have these belief systems, we don't know why we have them. So one of those would be, we need to eat vegetables. Do we really though? Do we really need to eat vegetables? I mean, really just stop and think for a moment. Do you know the answer to that question? Do we need to eat vegetables? So why exactly should we be eating vegetables? So if I get rid of this, I'm gonna tell you exactly why we need to eat vegetables. Because we do need to eat vegetables, okay? Despite the title of this video, but we're gonna get into why it's actually not a necessity, but we should, okay?